Hey, what's up guys? Mark D here. Welcome back to another video. This video is another little different type of video. Your boy is going to get down to what this video is going to be about. But hope you guys are doing well. Thank you guys for tuning into the last video. You guys really loved the video. I appreciate the love. And really, I'm excited to go more in depth of my reading journey as I go on. So expect more videos about reading later on. But today, we need to talk about something that is happening right now, all around us. And that is the amazing amount of media that is occurring around us. Whole bunch of anime dropping, whole bunch of K-drama dropping, whole bunch of TV shows dropping, whole bunch of movies dropping. Every single week, there has been something new that everyone has been waiting for. And I feel like this year has brought so many fans so much. And as a fan of like basically media overall, I love my shows, I love my movies, and I've been slowly getting into K-dramas. You know, you guys know I love my anime. You guys know all of that. And I made references throughout all this, this whole channel. But today, we're going to be talking about the media, and I'm going to be expressing my thoughts about them. So this obviously is going to be a little bit of a spoiler video if you guys are watching a show that I'm talking about in this. But I will have a picture of the show I'm talking about in the video. So as you scroll, if you still see the picture of the show, that means I'm still talking about it and I might be spoiling. So if you guys want to skip around the video, go to where you want to be, just feel free, or you haven't seen any of the shows, just feel free to hit that like button and come back another time if you want to watch the shows later on. I appreciate y'all for being here. And man, let's get right into it. Media is popping off. We have Daredevil Born Again Season 2 out. We have Invincible, a new season of Invincible, Season 4 that just ended. And we have the final season of The Boys. And from Season 4 is also back on Amazon Prime. A lot of these shows are Amazon Prime. So if you want to check any of these shows out, definitely check out Amazon Prime. Everything's popping off. I also recently have been watching Bloodhound Season 2. I'm not going to talk about Bloodhound Season 2 in this episode. Or maybe I will for a brief second, but I have not finished it. So I'm going to stay quiet on it a little bit more. Maybe talk about it for a little bit. But I'm going to be breaking down these 3 shows I've been watching weekly. As your boy has been reading, I've just been keeping up with these weekly shows that I've been waiting for. So much stuff is coming out. Maybe at the end I'll mention all these new upcoming movies that I also want to see, so that maybe, you comment down below what shows and what movies you're hoping to see in the future when they drop. I just recently came back from Michael, and Michael was incredible. It was amazing. I'm sorry, I do not follow the critics on that movie. Actually, I'm not sorry, because that movie was clean, that movie was entertaining, and that movie was it. If you wasn't grooving in that seat, then you wasn't ready. You aren't ready. You aren't ready. And it's okay. Michael was a genuine good time. And I enjoyed it. And I loved every second of it. Every performance was amazing. Now, I'm going to talk about these shows. I'm going a little rant. Because we have been eating, y'all, in media. We have been eating a lot. And so I'm probably going to talk about Daredevil Born Again. Which is currently right now on its second to last episode. I just watched it. And Invincible will be after Daredevil. And then I'm going to talk about The Boys. And then maybe a little bit of From. I've only watched the first episode of From. I did not watch the newest episode yet. So, yeah, if you haven't seen the second episode, well, welcome to the club. I probably have watched it by the time I upload this video, but not when I'm recording. So, we're going to talk about Daredevil Born Again. First, I want to explain something. All of this is my preference. All of this is my opinion. Your opinion matters as much as mine. What you have to say is what you have to say about the show. If you aren't a fan of the show, that is okay. That is okay. And if I'm a fan of a show that you don't like, then that is okay too. We all love these shows and movies coming out, and it's exciting time to be a TV show and movie watcher, because there's so many things to watch, like I said, y'all. But I want to talk about Daredevil Born Again Season 2. So Daredevil Born Again Season 1, I was not a fan of. And a lot of people were mixed, and that's when the mix of Daredevil started to show. And overall, I was feeling about season 2. Season 1, I binged all in one day. I couldn't really keep up with the weekly stuff when it came to Daredevil Born Again, because I feel like I wasn't really invested from episode 1. We all know what happens in episode 1, season 1 of Daredevil Born Again. Foggy dying caught everybody off guard, and a lot of people had mixed feelings about it. And overall, it's valid to feel that way, because Foggy was such an essential character to Matt Murdock, and to have that character just completely taken out and not returning. I guess we see him through memories in season 2, which was nice, but also emphasizes how much of like a huge impact Foggy's character has on the show and how important he is in Matt Murdock's life and Daredevil's life. But yeah, season 1 was not my favorite. Punisher, cool fight scenes. We got cool fight scenes overall in the show, but I just wasn't a fan of the story. It was just very everywhere, and I understand season 1 was a build-up for season 2, but I personally wish that we explored like seasons as like a, you know, we do this season as like we're putting our all into a season, not doing a whole, okay, we are going to definitely have another season, which I think they were renewed while filming, and you could tell because they are obviously just building off of so many things. And then now season 2 is like the result of it all. And season 2 is like 10 times better than season 1 in my opinion. I've enjoyed it way more, and the story's definitely increasing. And Matt Murdock and Kingpin's performances this season have been incredible. I am a huge enthusiast of the Daredevil Netflix series, because that's, you know, where we all mostly started when it came to the shows like this. And overall, Born Again disappointed me in season 1. But season 2 is here. And last night's episode, Buck got the boy Michael. Hey y'all, my bad, I messed up right here. But when I say Michael, I'm referring to Daniel in Daredevil. Michael's his real name. Because Michael decided to do the good thing and have good redemption arc in the last episode. Michael's gone, y'all. He had a good last redemption by letting BB go when BB was caught for, you know, basically making these videos about Kingpin, making fun of him, while also getting information from Michael, using him and using that information to basically spill to the rest of the city. But overall, Michael's gone, y'all. Michael's gone. I don't know how to feel about it yet. I'm excited to see what they do with this final episode, because now that was second to last episode. And the actors of Daredevil Born Again have emphasized how much they love the last couple of episodes of this new season. So I kind of thought this second to last episode was cool. A lot was happening. But like my issue, and I feel like I talk about this with, you know, all my friends and family, because we all watch this show, and, you know, we rant about all these movies and all this show stuff, especially when it comes to superhero stuff. I just had a problem with the weekly area of Daredevil. I feel like sometimes, some moments, like, it just doesn't feel right for it to be a weekly show. I enjoyed Netflix's approach when it came to Daredevil when we had more episodes and all of them dropping at once. I prefer the binge of Daredevil, but that's, you know, my personal opinion. I know a lot of people prefer the weekly side of stuff, and I agree, some shows work well with weekly episodes, such as Invincible, which we will talk about later. But overall, I just not have been a fan of it with Daredevil so far, and I feel like episode 4 specifically of this season excelled so much of what season 1 was, or like wasn't, you know. See, episode 4 with Bullseye introduced, and the whole intro with him and Matt Murdock going through all this like Mercy stuff and flashbacks with Foggy, all of that past episode 4, y'all, has been heat. I was a little bit skeptical starting season 2 because I wasn't a fan of season 1, but, you know, I'm like, you know, gotta still watch the show. That's my boy Daredevil. And I could be honest to say, like, I was not a fan really. I thought it definitely increased to season 1, but I was still like kind of like, okay, season 2 is all right. But then episode 4 happened, and I was just like locked in, like that was it. So Daredevil Born Again has been a great like watch and a huge improvement in this season. And overall, I'm glad these creators took the route that they went, because now it seems like they are really working off of what they had in season 1 and basically going full throttle in season 2. Kingpin is on an all-time high now with his wife gone, and you got Daredevil going through all this like mercy. He's going through it mentally, and the struggles of being a hero in Hell's Kitchen and having to choose who to save. And even though he really wants to just like get rid of these people overall, and he's battling with his character a lot. We have Karen, who has been essential to Matt Murdock as she's helping him like show the truth of Kingpin to the city. And we have like all these new characters, and at first I was not a fan of them season 1, BB, Michael, Buck, but season 2 definitely has given them more screen time and more of like exploration of the characters. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I am not a fan of BB season 2. She has been frustrating to me, and honestly I found myself liking Michael more than BB, because I don't know why BB was surprised that her media would result in Kingpin trying to go after her. Like, that is what's gonna happen when you try to expose someone who as corrupt as Kingpin. Something's gonna happen, and like her being all shocked and surprised, I was like, come on, BB, like we smarter than this. We knew this was gonna happen. We gotta play smarter with this. Especially Michael, he was way too close to Kingpin at the time, and he still was kind of iffy in the middle. But we all knew he was probably gonna have a good redemption arc, and he did. So, but where we at in Daredevil, I have been enjoying season 2. Definitely is an improvement. I'm excited to see what this final season brings, and overall, it's just been a good time. Definitely pick up Daredevil if you stopped at season 1, Born Again, and because right now where it's at, it's not the same show. It's definitely way better. Like I've been saying this whole time, Matt Murdock feels like Matt Murdock even more. He feels more comic accurate. Kingpin, you know, they had a fight scene together, y'all, and it was heat, like literally comic page accuracy in a fight. And just overall, the story, Bullseye, love it. It's amazing. Season 2, I've been enjoying it a lot more. I'm excited to see what happens next. On the final episode of Daredevil. My only problem though too is like leaks. Leaks kind of ruined the show for me, and I feel like a lot of people are just leaking, and it's just killing the enjoyment and the surprise that the show's trying to bring sometimes. Like, I'm already seeing new season leaks, and this season's not even currently over. Like, why are we doing that, y'all? Like, I get we're fans, but leaking it isn't gonna make it more fun. Like, we're gonna just be expecting it, and then if we expect it and we don't enjoy the quality of it, then we have another problem, you know? I'd rather just be surprised and see how they go at the character before judging. But, you know, now new season stuff is getting leaked. You just gotta be careful on what you're looking at when it comes to social media. But overall, season 2 has been a great time. I'm interested to see where it goes. And yeah, that's what I gotta say about Daredevil Born Again season 2. Definitely check it out if you have not started it. And even if I spoiled a little bit, it's still a great time to watch. So definitely check it out. And it's on Disney Plus. So there you go. Enjoy it. Now we're gonna talk about the new Invincible season. Invincible is amazing. I've read the comic, and they still somehow change the story, but still make it really good. I love Debbie's character in this show, y'all. I love her character. I love Invincible, of course. You know, I love Eve. I love Omni-Man in this season 2. A lot of things. Also, I really love Oliver in the show. I don't know if it's just me, but Oliver is like 10 times more enjoyable in the show than the comics. And I'm excited to see what they do with his character the more we progress, especially as a comic book reader. And overall, though, I've really liked everyone's like changes. Even if there's no change, I still have liked the characters even more as they're portrayed as in the show than the comics. Yes, I could agree that the animation style could be a little bit iffy, but overall, the story is still really good. and keeps like peaking every season, I feel like. And the consistency of having one season every year is crazy. And the fact they're maintaining it too is wild. Like, they just announced that the season's already in production and the voice acting is already complete. And they said, see you next year. So this show is really coming back again next year. And they've kept that same pace. Excuse me. So I'm really impressed by how they did all of that. Invincible has been great time. Steven has been killing it as Mark. His voice acting excels every time. Everyone's voice acting, everyone's performances in Invincible is really good. Sometimes animation can take you out of it, I agree. But overall, their performances are really good as voice acting. Like, all of them. Like I said, I love the changes with, I don't know if it's like changes with Oliver, but I feel like there's been changes with Oliver. And Debbie's character, though, those two are definitely like peaking. Debbie's probably like top 5 characters for me in the show, honestly. And, Oliver, he's not top 5, but I still like the boy. I still like him. In the comics, I was just kind of like, bro, like, you know what I mean if you read it. But overall, this Invincible has been really good. I'm excited to see what they do in this next season. I heard a lot of people had issues with the finale. And honestly, I was just kind of like, the finale was good. That's where, there's nothing else to do. And that's a good stopping point and where we could just kind of sit there in thought of like what's going to come in the next season. And it leaves you excited and hyped, And I had no issues with the finale. What I did have issue with was that episode where he goes to hell. Oh my goodness, y'all. I was not a fan of that. I appreciate Damien Darkblood being explored more, and I was interested in it. But the story that they did, I was just like, oh no, I'm not a fan of this. I'm not. I'm sorry. If you were a fan of it, that's good for you. But I was just not a fan of it. I was just not feeling it. And I kind of just watched it and I was just like, okay, it's over. Like, I was just kind of moving on. But I'm glad they brought back Damien Darkblood, I guess, because I know he just ends up just being completely gone. And I'm just glad they kind of, I don't know, expanded on him a little bit, because Damien Darkblood definitely is an interesting character, but I kind of wish they did something better with the story. And where it left off, it seems like it might lead to something, and I hope it does, and I hope it's not just like another side story, but I hope it does lead to something. But yeah, Thrag was MVP this season. A lot of people doubted the boy, but he pulled through. I was shook. You was shook. Everybody was shook if you watched it. Amazing. It's incredible. He shows true villain like energy. Like he was not holding back, y'all. Like, he on Thetis, on Nolan, on Mark, on Oliver, that boy was hands for everybody. He said, I'm rated E for everyone, and started fighting, bro, for real. They destroyed his planet. He said, all right, hold on real quick. He said no, and immediately dash. Thetis was gone. It was a blur. And from there, Mark was running from it. You ain't never seen a character run from a villain like this. Mark was flying in the sky, bro. Flying, and he got toe up. Omni-Man got toe up. They all got beat up. Mark got beat up to the point he was having PTSD waiting to go to Earth. Like, that brings Thrag's aura like immediately up. Like, I don't listen. That's a good opportunity to use that word. Like, Thrag definitely is somewhat of embodiment of like that villain aura getting put up, bro, because those stocks were down on him. After that episode dropped, everyone switched up, because a lot of people, animation style, little bit made him look like a baby face, but it was still crazy nonetheless. It was still a wild time. Overall, Invincible season 4, definitely up there with one of my favorites. The Conquest fight, ooh my gosh, one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen in an episode, and I'm talking about the rematch, of course. The rematch that happens. I hope Mark confronts Cecil about it in the future. And yeah, I'm not gonna go to comic spoilers because I know they're building up some things that I noticed as well. So I'm curious on how they're gonna handle that in the show, and I'm excited to see what they do. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, let's go back to the Conquest fight though. That was crazy. If you watch that scene with like a straight face, like I don't know how you did it. Like that had me flinching. I've never flinched from no show like that. I'm very like, I watch a lot of horror movies. I watch a lot of like action movies and all this types of stuff. So a lot of stuff doesn't really surprise me. I watched The Boys, for crying out loud, and that surprised me. Like I couldn't, like it was just painful to look at. Painful. That boy Mark was going through it, and I love Mark. Mark is like one of my favorite comic book characters. I think like top 3 for me personally, because I just really enjoy him and his character, and overall I love seeing his progression. I know he's a character who does not win often, but it's like when he does, you just feel it. Like you just really like, that's my boy right there. That's what you be saying on the screen. Even when he handled Conquest, like come on, y'all, come on. Mark is doing his thing now. I'm excited to see what he does in upcoming seasons as well. Overall, the show has been a great time. I'm excited to see where it goes. I think we got like 4 or 5 more seasons left, and you know that's technically like a few more years, and that's gonna be it. Half a decade left. We're more than halfway through the comics right now. So Invincible season 4 definitely was a great time. If you have not watched it yet, definitely check it out. It's a great time. A lot of these shows, y'all, I really love. So it's none of this video is gonna be me being like, oh yeah, don't watch the show. No, like everything has been great, and if one thing's not your favorite, then there's another thing that might be your favorite. So definitely check out Invincible Season 4, Daredevil Born Again Season 2. And now we're going to talk about The Boys last season. Currently, we are 3 episodes away from a finale. And probably too early to talk about it. Maybe I'll talk about it after the ending. Maybe do a little like thoughts on it. I don't know if you guys want to see that. Let me know. By the way, let me know what you guys think about each of these shows in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys are thinking, how you guys are liking them, what you guys are currently watching that no one's really talking about. Like, let everybody know down in the comments below. And again, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. So now, we're going to talk about The Boys last season. So, episode 1. A-Train. My boy A-Train got done dirty. Moment I saw that lady walking across the street, I said, A-Train's gonna change. And he did. And a lot of people say that he was already injured from laser, but I still think it was all playing a part. The injury and him trying to change his pace when someone was walking in front of him. Like, that's gonna trip you up anytime, especially if you don't expect someone to be there. And my boy is gone. Homelander got him. So, Butcher is popping off. Homelander's popping off. The boys are kind of breaking apart a little bit because they're kind of over it at this point. They're all just trying to find out, race to the top of who can get the new V1, because Soldier Boy has it and he survived the virus that they've been creating, and now they must stop it in order to like stop Homelander from getting immortality basically. And Soldier Boy technically has it, so he's immortal. And now Homelander's like, I want that. Homelander has a like god complex, and it is increased even more in this season, and it is showing as he wants to be seen as like a savior now. And he gets tired of how people look at him negatively, even if they're like keeping it to themselves and still being like respectful towards him. He just wants people that are loyal to him no matter what, even like no fear, no nothing. He just wants loyalty at all, and it's increased even more this season. He is kind of scary because you don't know what he's thinking. And so the boys are still trying to find the V1 themselves to stop him from getting it, and they're trying to release the virus amongst all the soups. And after this new episode, we learn that Butcher is now willing to let Kimiko and Annie live and get the V1 for themselves if they find it, so that the virus doesn't get them as well. So it's a lot of like race to the V1 right now, and everyone getting clues and hints and everything. And overall, I have one question. Where is Marie? Where is the GOAT Marie Moreau? Where is she? We are 3 episodes left in the finale, and she's still not there. I hope she pops up soon, because Gen V... Gen V got canceled, y'all. Did y'all hear about that? Gen V got canceled. My camera's falling. See? My camera's getting sad, too. Gen V is canceled, y'all. And... it's canceled. I just remembered it's canceled. But guess I expected it, but didn't expect it. I don't know. Maybe I just expected it to be after the show was announced. I don't know what else they could do with Marie and them, but I had a great time with Gen V. I don't know if everyone else did, but I'm not. They're doing Vault Rising build up as well in the season, and I don't know. I'm kind of just like, y'all, this is final season. Like, we don't need to focus on build up for Soulja Boy's story, backstory, and everything. Like, I kind of feel like they're exploring a lot more Soulja Boy because of the prequel series coming out, and I'm like, okay, cool, but like, so many scenes have been him just hinting towards his past and staring away from the camera, having us viewers wonder what has happened in his past like 50 times already. And it's like, okay, we get it. Vault Rising's coming out. We're going to find out and see what's up. And that's about it for that. I'm just kind of not feeling that. They recently did the POVs episode. That's the episode I just watched. That was pretty cool. It was a great time, a little bit entertaining. And Terror was obviously hilarious in that one. And his dream sequences. Oh my gosh. Homelander's on a whole nother meme run, by the way, in this season. Like, oh my, like every scene almost is like a memeable moment. Like Homelander's definitely like hilarious. Anthony is killing it in his like body language this season and his facial expressions. He's just hilarious every time. But POV episodes I was a fan of. Fire what's her name? I forgot. Oh my gosh, I'm brain farting. Oh my gosh. Firecracker is now gone. Homelander took her out after she fully accepted him as her savior, but she slipped up in making him feel like he's still immortal, which he is because he doesn't have V1, and he got mad of that reminder. And Firecracker tried to be like, hey, yo, like, you know, you still the savior and stuff. But Homelander said, yeah, of course. And then he bodied her. Like, so Firecracker is gone. A-Train is gone. This season, definitely, I feel like a lot of characters I thought would be gone by now are still here. So I don't know what these next 3 episodes are about to bring. Everyone so far, like I said, is just chasing after his V1, catching hints. There was a Supernatural reunion in this POV episode. And Marathon Man was actually like crazy. The sequences when he was just like running through the celebrities was kind of crazy and hilarious at the same time. But I found that to be very like comical, but also just wild to watch. Soulja Boy and him going against each other, obviously knowing that they're from Supernatural. And yeah, it was just a Supernatural reunion. Firecracker passing away. We found out Sister Stage's actual goal, which is basically to bring the world to an end so that Sister Stage and now Ashley could just chill, and basically the world will be gone and she won't be bothered. That's Sister Stage's new goal, end game. I feel like there might be more to it, and at the same time I hope there is, because I feel like it's a little bit underwhelming for me to think that Sister Stage is doing all of this just for like peace, I guess, for herself. And she's saying like, oh yeah, Homelander's gonna keep following me, so she doesn't want him to get the V1 now and everything. A lot of people are scattered right now. What I was not a fan of though was the episode where they all got mad. I feel like that's the number one episode where I had an issue with the boys turning on each other when we all got in the same house and the building had a whole bunch of spores and was making everybody mad and stuff, right? That episode was very scattered. That was the first time we see Homelander like at his weakest, and that was an interesting sight to see, because now it's kind of like, what? I wonder how they're gonna portray him when he actually something happens at the end. Something has to happen to Butcher and Homelander. That's guaranteed. So I'm curious on how they'll handle that. And I feel like that episode was our first glimpse at seeing Homelander at his lowest, and we're about to see him at his even lower maybe in the future. And people are hoping for him to win. I don't know. I don't think they will. I don't think they will go that route. I don't know how it would feel if they went that route, because people are like, oh yeah, you know, it's a realistic way and everything. But same time, it's like, I get it's the realistic way, but we still gotta remember that this is still like a show. And obviously, even though it's supposed to be meant to be a realistic portrayal of superheroes in everyday life, some of it's still very exaggerated and not very accurate to like how real it will be if it were to happen in real life. So I feel like if Homelander won, I don't know, I would not be a fan of it. I know Butcher and Homelander will both be gone though by the end. I guarantee it. There's no way. Unless they do a fake out. Sometimes they do fake outs when it comes to big characters, y'all. And when they build it up like, oh yeah, this person about to go, this person about to go. And then at the end, it's like they have one last trick and then they pull them for, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just making guesses. But overall, I've been a fan of the season. Definitely not one of my favorites. Season 3 is my favorite for The Boys. And honestly, I think a lot of, let's see. I don't feel like we're in the final season yet. And even though we all know it is and everything, I just wish the show kind of made it more like on edge, like adrenaline filled. I know a lot of people want to say like, oh, they're expanding on lore and everything, but it's kind of like all this has been built up on lore. This should be the end game of all seasons, and at this point, it's like it's supposed to be like kind of crazy all throughout, you know? And the fact that we still have like more than 90% of the cast still here and nothing crazy has happened yet and we only have 3 episodes yet is concerning to me. I do hope they don't rush it. The show has been a great time overall. I've loved every season and I've enjoyed it, but I am hoping that it doesn't like disappoint me a little bit with this final like episodes coming up. I still am there every week. I'm excited. The performances have been amazing. It's just the story. I'm just kind of like, oh, what's gonna happen here, you know? And yeah, that's about it. Overall, though, I'm excited to see where this show goes. I want it to impress me. I want it to break the worry that I have in my mind right now and impress me even more than I'm expecting. And I'm excited though to see where it goes and overall see it come to an end. No more boys after this, y'all. No more boys. Are you guys enjoying this final season so far? I don't know. I don't know, but it's just crazy that it's just going away, isn't it, y'all? Isn't it so crazy? Like, oh my gosh. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoying The Boys too. All these shows have been great, and there's a lot more shows out there that are definitely probably popping. I've not gone to. But yeah, those are what I'm going to talk about now. And now I want to just be like, you know what? Let's see what movies and shows I'm going to be checking out. I'm finishing Bloodhound Season 2. So that's what I'm currently watching right now. I'm 2 episodes away from the ending. Bloodhound Season 2, if you guys not have watched Season 1, oh my gosh, Season 2 excels even more than Season 1. I'm not going to lie. Season 1 was cool. But I wasn't like a huge fan of Bloodhound Season 1. By the way, this is a K-drama. So, if you're not a fan of K-dramas, hey, you gotta explore it. You gotta explore it. There's some good ones out there. Be having you on the edge of your seat for real. And Season 2 has been amazing. I'm excited to see where that ends with Bloodhounds. Movies coming up that I want to see. Hokum is coming out this week. I probably will see it by the time this video comes out. And also, I want to see Obsession. There's so much horror movies coming out in this month, y'all. Like, so much. There's been movies in the movie theaters very consistently every, like, 2 weeks. And this month has a lot of horror, and I'm excited as a horror fan. I'm excited. I'm most excited for Obsession, y'all. If you guys do not know Curry Barker, I'm so sorry if I'm messing up the name. He created a YouTube short film, and basically it's like a little like found footage movie. You could look it up. Obviously, I'm forgetting the name right now. I'm so sorry about that. But after seeing that and seeing that his first feature film is a movie called Obsession, which is about a boy who makes a wish for a girl to love him, similar to that Fairly Odd Parents episode, but obviously in a horror setting. This looks heat. I'm excited for Obsession. I'm excited for Backrooms. Ooh, so much YouTuber feature films coming out. They're making these movies for real. And I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. I'm thrilled with all this stuff coming out. There's plenty of other movies coming out that I'm probably missing right now, but those are like on top of my mind right now. I'm hyped for them. I'm excited for them. So much things are happening right now in media. If you guys have not watched any of these shows, any of these movies coming up, definitely watch them. They're gonna be a great time, y'all. It's great. It's a great time to be a movie / TV show lover, y'all. And I hope this video makes you excited for all this. I hope you guys like my opinions, I guess. I've never done anything like this, but overall, all the shows out right now are amazing. And movies right now are popping. Media has just been mediaing. Like, so much things are coming out. And, just want to do a little video on this and, express my thoughts about all these shows I'm watching and I'm excited for. Oh, last thing is From. So sorry. From's episode 1 so far has been great. I'm excited. At first, I was kind of like, wasn't a big fan of season 3 of From. But season 4 started off with a banger. And now we know season 5 is going to be the last season of From. So we're about to see where season 4 takes us to season 5. And episode 1 was clean. You guys haven't watched that yet. Watch From. It's about to end soon, But great horror series if you're into that stuff. Great. And it's mystery. And it's a whole bunch of just like putting things together. And now that we're approaching the final season, they're about to put even more pieces together. So we're about to see where it's all going to head in that show. But that's going to be it for me on my rant, y'all. I appreciate you guys for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I hope to see you guys more in my next upcoming videos. I'm going to do more of like what I enjoy talking about, like this. And I appreciate you guys for real for watching and being tuned into all this different type of content. I want to do more than just gaming content. But also, be on the lookout for the Twitch. Like always, it's in the link down below. I'll be streaming sometimes if I don't upload. So if you guys think I'm not active on YouTube channel, check the Twitch. I might be there. But that's it, y'all. That is all I gotta say for this video. I want to thank you guys again so much for your support in the last video. You guys loved it. And I'm excited. I'm excited to keep talking about my reading journey. And now, I can talk about my shows now. Media needed a discussion, especially on how incredible it's been right now. And I'm excited to see where it all goes, man. I'm excited to see where it all goes. And that's going to be it. Tell me what shows you guys are watching, what movies you guys are looking forward to, and most importantly, what you think about the shows out right now. And any are on your watch list. Let me know all down in the comments below. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. And please, make sure to hit that like button, share the video, and subscribe if you're new. To tune in for future streams and future uploads, make sure you guys click that bell icon to be notified for every single thing. Every single thing. I want to thank you guys again for watching this video. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Till next time, y'all. Peace!